Good day guys, and welcome to another day of my trip through Norway, Sweden and Denmark. I'm currently on day 11, I think. Holy moly. And I am at the moment right outside of Trondheim. You can see Trondheim right over across the fjord here, or Trondheim as it's actually called in Norwegian. I just feel like everyone says Trondheim, so I'll say it in very English, Trondheim. Anyway, I wanted to stop and give you a quick update about what's been going on the last couple days before we continue, because there is stuff happening today. So I've been hanging out with friends and family for the last 3 days, pretty much. This is the area that I've lived longest in, and I worked in, and studied, and all that kind of stuff. So yesterday I spent a whole day with my dad that I haven't seen in a couple of years, so that was really nice. I am on my way over to Trondheim, so I will cross the fjord somewhere over here with the ferry. Today I am on my way to a workshop because I am changing tires. Right now I am running the Bridgestone Battlax AX41 that I had sort of left over from last year. I bought them for my Tenere originally because I wanted to take them to Iceland, but then I heard that they have a pretty not very good longevity, and the Icelandic roads are known for eating tires, so I decided to change and I went for the Midas EO7 instead, and that worked great. So these are on kind of, I knew that they would be a little bit like temporary. They're not terrific. They're not terrific for the kind of riding that I'm doing now. In Norway now it's been mostly just asphalt riding, and it will be until I cross over to Sweden, and we'll be doing some fancy road trail again there. They have been doing great. I don't have like a lot of negative things to say about them. I've been riding them about 2,000 kilometers now, and you can see that they just are starting to round off quite a bit in the middle here, because we've been doing just pretty much asphalt, and don't look at my chicken strips. They are there. I don't scrape my knees in corners or anything like that. I'm a very sensible, boring rider for many of you probably. Anyway, that's not like the big news for today. The news is that I will be riding with Dunlop Nordic that I've been in touch with, and they are wanting to support me for this season. So I'll be riding their new tire, the Trailmax Ride, which is a 50-50 off-road, on-road tire. Very excited to see if I'm going to notice a huge difference between those tires and these tires, and if they are as great as I remember them to be. The main thing that I don't particularly like with these tires, the use that I've been putting them through now just on the road, is number one, they do vibrate quite a bit. It's not horrible. They are pretty knobby tires. They vibrate exactly as much as I'd expect them to vibrate. And they are quite noisy. Especially for me, it's between like 60 to 70 kilometers per hour. There's like a really ooh sort of sound. That was probably awesome to listen to. You're welcome. But yeah, I wouldn't have a problem continue using them. They have good grip on asphalt, and I haven't tried them in the rain because I have not had that much rain, just about an hour for my whole 11 days, which is a topic in itself. But yeah. So we are on our way over to Trondheim to change tires. What else is there to say? After that, I will be going to have lunch or dinner with a previous co-worker from one of my jobs up here. And after that, we are continuing further north. I don't know how far I'll get today, because I don't really know how long this is all it's going to take. But yeah, today we are back to camping. The last few ferries that I've taken, I've pretty much ridden straight on board. Perfect timing, unintentional perfect timing. Here we go. So if I miss one now, there it goes. Well, at least we'll be first in line. I think it departs like every 30 minutes. I've taken this ferry so many times, you guys. Growing up, about 2 hours on the countryside away from here, when we wanted to treat ourselves and go into the big city. We went to Trondheim. So yeah, I spent a lot of time waiting here. I'm so impressed with how many cars can fit in one of these sometimes. It just keeps coming. Trailer after trailer. Should be close to my destination, which is Hanebo Sortvik. There it is. Ah, here it is. Sweet. Nice. That, I guess, a little bit early. There's still 40 minutes before my appointment, but that's fine. That's fine. It will be interesting now to see how much of a difference I'll notice, especially the first 100 kilometers. Right off the bat, vibration is pretty similar, but it's a little bit different, almost like this is like a more low frequency, higher frequency vibration, if that makes sense. Excited to see sound. Yeah, that sound is gone. That's interesting. Huh. Also, I in my other tire, my rear tire, I did have some sort of imbalance, so they put on some weights there, and it was kind of giving a little bit of some Humpty Bumpty stuff going on there in the back. That did not sound good at all, did it? But I could feel the imbalance in my back wheel, in my feet and my bum. You know what I mean. With this one, it's that is definitely gone. I think this will be awesome. I really do. It will be very interesting to see the longevity of these tires. Okay, so once again, I am close to where my friend that I'm visiting stays or lives with her family. So I'll see you again a little bit later, and then I think I'll probably come back after afterwards. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you later. And I am now almost at Værnes, which is the airport closest to Trondheim. I am on my way north on the E6, the main road. It's not the most interesting one, but it's definitely the most efficient one to get you a little bit further north. The plan for today, it's already 6:30 in the evening, but I want to cover some kilometers anyway today. We'll just have to see how far I get, really. Yeah, that's the plan for now. The riding day starts late today. That's just how it is sometimes. It's been really nice catching up with family and friends that I haven't seen in, well, most of them I haven't seen in 2 years, so really nice. But now I am ready to get back into my routine of being on the road again. Guys, this is a moment that has to be documented. This is my first time ever using cruise control. This is revolutionizing. Is that right? How have I not used this before? Well, on my Tenere there wasn't cruise control, so I couldn't use it at all, but on my previous bike there were. And I never tested it. This is so relaxing, oh my god. Okie doke, people. I am arriving at the camping that I'm staying at tonight. It is now 8:30 in the evening. The sun is still up. The further north I get, the more sun I'll have in the evening. And once we pass the Arctic Circle, it doesn't set at all. And hopefully I will have some evenings with sun up there, so I can show you that, because it's quite unique. Oh, look at this. Not bad. Not bad. Trusty, can to put under the, let's see, to put under here. There we go. Oh, nice. Alright guys, it is 11 o'clock in the evening. I am here at my camp. Oh, super nice. And it's time to do a little bit of a recap of the day and take a look at the map. I did find the map that I originally wanted to bring for my trip that contains all of Scandinavia, so Norway, Sweden and Denmark, but it's it's humongous. This is the map that I've been using so far. And this is the other. It's just, yeah, and this is just half of Norway and half of Sweden here, and then it continues on this side. It's just, I don't know. Well, for this evening we'll continue on the small map over Norway. So let's see here. It's been quite a few days going back and forth, sort of, in this area. So this right here is where I spent the night at my dad's place in Leksvik. Then I continued back into the fjord and crossed over to Trondheim here. I made a detour up here to see my friend, and then I continued all the way along the main road E6 that goes through all of Norway. And right now I am just north of Steinkjer, next to Snåsavatn. Yeah, so this is me right here. The plan for tomorrow is to continue along the E6 for a little bit, then cross over, because I want to do the coastline all the way up to Lofoten, because it's just spectacular. There's a lot of ferries and stuff, but it's so worth it. The E6 up here, so boring, just forest pretty much, but the coast roads are just absolutely fantastic. So tomorrow I'm continuing from here, and I want to go. I'm gonna end up on this island called Vega, right outside of Brønnøysund. There's a ferry going from here to over here, and Vega is a small island that I spent a lot of my summers as a kid, because my family is from up here, and my great granddad, so my grandmother's father, I guess, lived there, and we used to visit him along with a lot of family there in the summers. I haven't been there since I was probably like, I don't know, 8 years old or something, so I really want to go back and have a look and just, you know, see if it's the way that I remember it to be. It's a really nice place as well. So yeah, that is the plan for tomorrow. I'll spend the night on Vega, on the island. Oh, there's so much fish jumping here. That's it for today. I think I've been just sitting here and having some snack and working on the next episode for YouTube. I'm working on episode 3 right now, and today is day, I think I said 11 at the beginning, but I think it's actually day 10. But today is night number 11. So yeah, good night for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.